Over the course of the past 30 years, the nature of nature television has changed dramatically. The first mainstream nature shows, such as Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, were all relatively tame. They often assumed a somewhat Walt Disney-like approach to nature, portraying animals as cute, lovable, Bambi-like creatures, virtually harmless to the humans interacting with them. Soft-spoken, kindly old men such as Marlin Perkins or Jacques Cousteau would lead the viewer through an affectionate world of harmless nature. Any hostility from the animals they were dealing with was relatively tame, and the animals always maintained a steady level of cuteness. There was never any blood or gore in the programs. And tame as the shows were, they were not always an accurate reflection of nature. The Disneyland lens that nature was presented through was safe for television, but not entirely accurate. Contrastingly, the shows of today present something much different from the kindly world shown to us by the mild-tempered Marlin Perkins. If you tune into Discovery Channel today, you may stumble upon a very popular show called Fangs, an hour-long program based on hunters stalking, attacking, and devouring their prey. The show is graphic, violent, and a far toss from the cute and cuddly bear cubs and tiger pups which stole the spotlight in nature shows from the past.
Clark Bunting, an executive of the Discovery Networks, bluntly states about the nature show industry, "There's a saying in this business, the bigger the teeth, the better the ratings." This statement accurately reflects the change that has been made in nature television. Today's nature shows are largely framed around violence and aggression. Just as popular television dramas have taken a turn for the extremely violent in the past 10 years, so have nature television shows. It is not to say that the violence being shown is not an accurate reflection of what is happening in nature. On the contrary, much of this increased violence is a result of the improvement of filmmaking technology. David Hughes, an acclaimed National Geographic filmmaker, states, "I've spent my entire life watching animals doing rather mean things to each other. I was resentful about not being able to show it all. Today, cameras are smaller and more versatile. They can see at night and can capture detail and film angles never before possible, thus presenting a whole world of new footage and shots that can be assembled and presented." The BBC show Planet Earth is a stunning example of what today's technology has done for the modern nature television show. Sweeping and close-up high-definition shots show animals more vividly than ever before. Nature shows today give both a more accurate and intensified perception of reality. The public television of the early days of nature shows was far more conservative than what we see today. The violence in modern nature television is both a product of relaxed broadcast restrictions and standards, a more accepted increase in the public appetite for violence, but also an opportunity created by modern technology to give the viewer a somewhat more accurate perception of the true picture of nature.